mamas, Cassland here. I just wanted to share with you guys kind of an update on our family situation, what's going on, and why I've been MIA for so long. And anyways, but we're all doing good. We're trucking along through. My pregnancy is going well. The babies are growing and they're doing okay. There's just been a lot of crazy things going on with the babies. Yes, I said babies. During my first ultrasound, we found out that there are 2 babies in my uterus. We have fraternal twins coming in early December. So because they're twins, they're going to come a little bit earlier. So my official due date is December 8th, I believe. And yeah, so hopefully they come around that time and not too early, but that's kind of the risk with twins. So it's been interesting. I've been doing tons of research trying to figure out like everything I can about twins because I know nothing about them. There are no twins on either side of our family, so to find out we were having twins was quite a shock. It was really funny. We were in the doctor's office and he was like talking about our one baby, doing the ultrasound, and he was like, "Do you want to say something funny?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he turns the ultrasound machine a little bit and you see 2 babies, just little 2 peanuts, and their little hearts were just like flickering so fast, and I was just like in shock. And I looked over at my husband and he had the biggest smile on his face. It was like one of my favorite memories, I feel like, and it's one of those things like, I feel like it's one of those things I'll just remember forever, seeing his face and how excited he was, and just like that shock of finding out you're having twins when you didn't even know it was possible. And my doctor just made a joke because I was like, "How is this possible? There's no twins in either family." And he said it had to start somewhere, and I was like, "Okay, touche, I guess so." But that's hilarious. But anyway, so now I am 17 weeks. It's been a rough pregnancy, to say the least. We've had a roller coaster. I mean, we're very grateful and the babies are doing good, but it's been very hard on my body. I've been really, really sick, and it came to a point where I had to start taking medication because I had lost nearly 20 pounds from just being sick so much. And I'm doing a lot better now that I'm on that, and it's helping a lot. And I didn't want to take that kind of medication, and I'm not very happy that I have to take it, but at the same time I'm doing way better. I can take care of my Emmett way better, I can take care of my husband way more, and I think the babies are getting the nutrition they need because I'm actually able to get things down. Before, I mean, I was throwing up water and saltines and they were getting no nutrition. I couldn't take my prenatals or anything, so it's gotten a lot better. The morning sickness has when I take those pills. They're just like a little dissolvable generic version of Zofran. So I think it's called ondansetron or something like that. So, but the babies are doing good. They're growing good, and we had a little scare. We went to the pool, and I wasn't like swimming hard or anything. I was just like playing with Emma in the pool, and I got out and I was just sitting down having a snack and drinking some water to stay hydrated, and felt like I needed to go to the bathroom. It's the best way to put it. But I went to the bathroom and there was blood, and so I was freaking out. It was like I went out there and I was like, "Tyson, we have to go. Why don't and stuff." And we had some friends there, and so they kept Emmett, and Tyson and I came home and we called our doctor, and I got myself cleaned up enough to not being in a wet bathing suit to go to the emergency room if that was what we needed to do. And my doctor said, "No, you're on immediate bed rest. You need to just stay on bed rest. I'll see you first thing in the morning, and there's a high chance that it's not a miscarriage." And he thought that just because it wasn't a gush, it was spotting. So I went on immediate bed rest, and then we went in on that following Monday, early that morning, and they looked at the babies and they saw that the babies were doing perfect. Like, thank goodness. I was so scared to go to that appointment, but the babies were doing perfect. It was my placenta had started to bleed just because it was so close to my cervix. It was like rubbing on my cervix, causing it to bleed. But now my placenta is starting to move up. The bleeding has stopped. That lasted, I was on bed rest for 2 to 3 weeks. It was quite a while. It was very hard emotionally to not be able to care for your son, like the baby you do have here, and just lay in bed all day long. I read some books, I watched some TV, I was grateful enough to have some friends that helped, and then family that was just awesome and helped me so much. And I tried to nap as much as I could and tried to eat the things I could. Excuse me. I'm sorry. The tiredness is starting to wear off, but it's still there a little bit. So I occasionally just yawn randomly, or I don't know. But anyways, so, but like I said, I'm off bed rest now. I'm doing better. I'm on that medication. That's helping a lot. But I have a little list of like questions that I've seen people do that have been helpful for me when I was during my first pregnancy. But it was, so weight gain. I lost almost 20 pounds, like I said, and I think I've gained maybe 3 pounds back now. I need to weigh myself to figure out exactly how much I weigh right now, but about 3 pounds. The next question is, are you in maternity clothes? And yes, I am in maternity clothes. I want to be comfortable, and I don't want anything to be tight on my stomach, or I don't know, it's just, that's so uncomfortable to me, and it makes me feel more nauseous when I have anything tight on my stomach. So I've been wearing more loose clothes, and but I found some really good deals. So I think I'm gonna do a maternity haul and kind of show you guys the deals I got and where I found things, and I'll show you. And it's like all summer stuff. With my son, I was pregnant all during the winter, so it's fun. It's interesting to shop for a different season being pregnant. And then stretch marks, no new stretch marks. That with Emmett, I didn't get any stretch marks until like the last week I was pregnant, and even then I have like very minimal stretch marks. Sleep, that's been okay lately. For a little while I was having some insomnia. I would like wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and just be wide awake, but now that has kind of gone away, which thank goodness, because I need more sleep. And then best moments. I mean, finding out we were having twins, finding out the twins were okay. Soon we're going to be finding out the genders. Been feeling the babies move, which is like the most exciting thing ever, is feeling 2 babies move inside of you. It's so cool. So I've been able to feel that. My husband was able to feel it last night for the first time. That was really exciting. Those have been like the best moments. This pregnancy, even though it's been hard and stuff, it's so exciting and it's so fun, and the babies have brought so much joy to us already. And it's, when I tell people that we're having twins, they just are like in shock and they're so excited, and they're like, oh my gosh, twins, that's gonna be so cute. And like, it's just fun to see people be so excited. Even strangers, I'll tell strangers, and they're just super excited. Is there anything I've missed? I don't think so. I don't drink or smoke or anything, so there's not really anything I had to give up in order to be pregnant. But yeah, I don't really miss anything right now. Movement, like I said, yes, I've been feeling some movement. Cravings. So since I've been on the medicine, I'm able to eat a lot more and keep a lot more down. So the only cravings I really had is for cold things, because it's summertime and it's really hot outside. So I've been eating a lot of cold things. And then I've also I craved Thai lettuce wraps. They're like chicken and a whole bunch of vegetables wrapped in a piece of lettuce, and then you dip it in a peanut sauce, and they are so good. I should do a video and show you guys how to make those. They're so good. So good. Queasiness, that's gone down a lot. Genders, we don't know genders until the end of this month, but like I said, so excited for it. And then the next question, symptoms. I've been really thirsty, I guess. I don't know, that might be also because it's just really hot outside, but belly button is in still, wedding ring is on. Next question is happy or moody, and that's kind of an interesting one because I'm not a very emotional person. So I've been really happy, but at the same time I've also been cryy, which is interesting. And I cry over happy things, I cry over sad things. It's been interesting. There's been like a couple little things that have happened, or like things that have made me really happy. Like I found my wedding ring. My wedding ring was lost for a little while and I found it, and that made me really happy, but then I cried. And then there's been some really hard things, like we lost Tyson's mom. She passed away to cancer, and I feel like that was a lot harder being pregnant than it would have been just regularly. I mean, it still would have been hard, but we have a lot of faith and a lot of support and friends, and she was such an amazing person. You can't think that she would go anywhere but the best place possible, so that was comforting. And then I'm looking forward to finding out the genders, and we should find out soon, so we're excited for that. But that's my update for this week, 17 weeks, and I'll let you guys know what happens next. We'll see you guys.